Okay, get ready to make, in my opinion, some of the best lemon treats out there. Zesty, tangy, creamy lemon bars. These lemon bars have the perfect balance of tartness and sweetness with a wonderful buttery crust that just balances everything out perfectly. So to start off, you want to preheat your oven to 180°C or 350°F conventional and line a 9x13" baking dish with parchment paper. Now, I am super lazy when it comes to lighting my tins, so this is by no means neat or, the best, but I just like to, squish my parchment paper in there and then just cut off any excess from the top. You do want to leave a little bit of overhang though, because this is just going to make it easier to take your lemon bars out once they're done. Now just set your tin aside for now, and next we're going to make the crust. Now you can do this step by hand, but using a food processor is just going to make the process so much easier. So to your food processor, add in 240 grams or 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 30 grams or a 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 120 grams or 1 cup of powdered sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then you just want to mix that for about 5 seconds to allow all the dry ingredients to combine well. Now next you want to add in 226 grams or 1 cup of cold unsalted butter cut into small cubes. And then again, just mix that together until your mixture resembles a sand-like consistency. Now if you do this step by hand, then what you want to do is just press the butter and dry ingredients together with your fingers, similar to when you're making scones. Now once that's done, you just want to pour the mixture into your tin from earlier, and then either use your hands or something with a flat bottom to evenly spread out the crust and push it firmly into the tin. It should be nice and even, and the crust should look like it's nice and holding together and not loose. I honestly wish you guys could smell this crust. It's just so incredibly buttery. Okay, that is looking really good. It should be nice and flat like this. And now you just want to pop this into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until the crust is lightly browned on the top. Now while the crust is baking, we're going to go ahead and make our super easy lemon curd topping. So to a large bowl, add in 400 grams or 2 cups of white granulated sugar and 2 tablespoons of lemon zest. And then using your fingers, just make sure that they're nice and clean, rub the lemon zest into the sugar. This is just going to help release more of the flavor from the lemon zest. Now as I'm doing this, I can already smell heaps more of that lemon flavor coming through simply by just rubbing it into the sugar. Now once your sugar has kind of gone, a very light yellow color, then all that's left to do now is add in 6 large room temperature eggs, 172 grams or 3/4 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice. This will require about 4 to 5 lemons, but still do measure this out with a scale if you can, or use the cup measurements. And then lastly, sift in 40 grams or a 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. And then using a whisk, just mix that until it's well combined and there aren't any lumps of flour. Okay, so that is the lemon curd topping all done. It smells so incredibly good. Now you can go ahead and put this through a sieve if you prefer not to have the little bits of lemon zest in there, but honestly they are barely noticeable, and so I just leave mine in. And now you just want to go ahead and check on your crust, and if it's ready, take it out of the oven and immediately add in the filling. You don't want to wait for the crust to cool. Now if your filling has been sitting on the countertop for a little while, just remember to give it a little mix before pouring it into the crust. And then you just want to pop your baking tin back into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until the top is set and doesn't jiggle when you move the baking tin. Be careful not to overbake it though, so as soon as it doesn't jiggle anymore, then it's done. So our big lemon bar is all done now, but before you cut into it to turn it into, smaller lemon bars, you do just need to let it completely set. So first just let it cool at room temperature for about an hour until it's fully cool, and then you just want to pop it into the fridge for a minimum of 2 hours. So a few hours later, your lemon bar should be nice and set now, and now you just want to use the parchment paper to carefully lift the bar out, and then use a sharp knife to cut it into smaller pieces, wiping the knife clean after every slice you make. Once that's done, all that's left to do now is dust the tops with powdered sugar. Now if you feel that the tops have a bit of moisture on them, then you can just lightly dab them with a clean paper towel before dusting the powdered sugar on top. And then that is it. My beautiful lemon bars are all done. These lemon bars have the perfect amount of tartness and sweetness. They are super, super lemony, and the base is just so nice and buttery, and it just really helps to balance everything out perfectly. I am so, so excited to try one of these. Oh, that crust just looks beautiful. These are like, honestly, one of the best treats out there. The top layer is just bursting with lemon flavor, and then that buttery crust just really helps to kind of like counteract that. And for me, the ratio of that filling to base is just perfect. So I have been fasting all day today, and I've obviously broken my fast now, which is why I'm taste testing these, but I am dying to go and have one of these with a cup of tea. So that is it for today's video. If you do decide to give, these lemon bars a go, then please do leave a review on my blog. It really helps my content out, and I absolutely love hearing from you guys. And trust me, you will not regret trying out these lemon bars. They are just so, so, so good. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.